teachers! Welcome once again to my vlog. This is Teacher Nika, and if you are new to my channel, please do not forget to click the subscribe button and the bell button to get notified of my previous and future vlogs. In today's vlog, I'm going to share with you guys the informations and details on how to process your documents to TECO. So this is one of the requirements for your documents to have in order for you to continue your application as an ESL teacher or a foreign English teacher here in Taiwan, and even as other workers in Taiwan. So this is one of the requirements, getting your documents TECO or authenticated by TECO. So without further ado, let's begin with our today's video. So as I was saying, I'm going to share with you guys information about getting your documents processed or authenticated by TECO. So what is TECO? Actually, TECO is also named as, or the original name of TECO, since it is just abbreviation. Yes, TECO is just an abbreviation. TECO stands for Taipei Economic and Cultural Office in the Philippines. So this one serves as a proof that your document is accepted in Taiwan. Yeah, this is to certify that the DFA or the DFA really authenticated your documents. Yeah, it's an extra addition to authentication actually, but yeah, this is done in the embassy or Taiwan embassy here in the Philippines, TECO. And to know the location of TECO, I attach it down the description box. And to get to know more about the processing, let's begin. So for TECO, getting your documents authenticated at TECO, this is the first thing that you should do. First, get your application form for document authentication and fill it out. So the link is down the description box. That is the TECO authentication link, and you will see there the application form. So fill it out first, and also the TECO website. So there's everything that you need to know about TECO down the description box. But first, continue watching the video to know more. Okay, so after you fill in the application form for document authentication, print out that document and then bring your original document to be apostilled, or already apostilled by DFA. Okay, so you must have this one already. So as for apostille or getting your apostille documents at DFA, this is the video and the link is down below the description box. Check it out also. Now, after you need this one attached with your document that you want to get apostilled or TECO'd rather. So for TECO to authenticate your document, you must have apostilled it first. So after you apostille, then you can continue processing it to TECO. Now, for TECO, okay, after you bring this document, please photocopy the document and make sure that it is clear. Your NBI is clear. Okay, the photocopy is clear because they will not accept unclear photocopy. Now, for TECO processing time, they also have regular and expedite. For regular, it is for 7 working days longer. Yeah, there's regular time or regular days of processing is 7 working days, worth 800 pesos each document. 3 pages for medical. So since it's already apostilled, so of course those 3 pages are separate. Yeah, they already have separate sheet of apostilled certificate attached with them. So this serves as one document. So per document is 800 pesos regular, and that is 7 working days. By the way, to know the date, they will point you the schedule. Okay, you will actually see a schedule. And as for rushed, you have 3 working days. Okay, so they can process your documents within 3 working days. And on the fourth day, you can get your document. So the worth for a rushed document is 800 pesos each document plus 400 pesos for the rushed process. So if you want it to be rushed, it's very helpful to get your documents rushed if possible. Get it rushed because you can get your documents within 3 days. But on my case, I wasn't able to get my documents rushed. The reason is that, of course, they will ask you also what is the position you're applying for. Well, actually, I am hired as teacher. So that time, there's a lot of teachers processing their TECO. So they don't allow teachers to expedite, only factory workers and etc. So at that time, I wasn't allowed, or those who can rush are only on those with agencies, I think. Yeah, so I wasn't allowed, therefore, I paid 800 pesos each document and it took me 7 working days. Now, on the receipt, okay, this is what you're going to get. Okay, this is the receipt. I'm not going to zoom it out, or zoom it in rather, but this is the receipt. It's just this paper. You're going to receive this after you paid, of course, after you paid for the document. So this is the receipt. You can see there actually the TECO name, or the embassy name, and their contract number and fax number, and then the receipt number and the payer and receive date when they received the fee and the pickup date. You're going to see already your pickup date. Okay, so as for my case, since it's 7 working days, you can see there that the date is actually set on the 8th day of processing. So yeah, they already also provided you with the time when you can get there. So yes, you're going to see there how many documents that you have apostilled or you have authenticated, and the charge and the total. As for me, it's 805 documents, so 4,000. And the logo or the signature of the cashier and accountant and representative. And after you get those, you're going to wait for your time, or when you should go back to the to TECO. For TECO, filing time is on 8:45 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. Mondays to Fridays, except holidays. And the releasing time is 3:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Mondays to Friday. 3:30 p.m. is good because the release of documents is not that long, or it's not that time consuming. It's very fast, and actually I just got there and I went outside after I think 25 minutes. I already went outside. So here are the things that you should bring. Okay, so these are the things that you should bring with you. First, one valid ID. Why? You should bring one valid ID aside from your passport, because your passport, you're going to need that on the 41st floor, because the location of TECO is on the 41st floor. You need to bring one extra ID for the entrance, or for the main entrance, because the lobby, they're going to ask you what purposes, or what's your purpose of entering the facility or the building. So you should provide at the lobby your ID, and once you get your ID there, they're going to give you something like this. Like, this is myself with the ID. So there's this clip and a number, and that number serves for my ID. Okay, and aside from that, you need to bring with you your passport, a photocopy of your passport, and the actual passport. Next, the documents to be authenticated, of course, do not forget that, and photocopy it ahead of time. But in case you forgot, where's the photocopy, or to photocopy your document? Where is the place, or where at RCBC can I process, or can I photocopy my documents? So this is TECO, right? This is the lobby for TECO. Go to the opposite side. Go to the opposite building. And on the opposite building, go on the 4th floor. So when you you got to the fourth floor, proceed to the, I think it's to go. Yeah, to go. I think it's to go. And when you go there, yeah, to go, then you go there. I think it's to go. And when you ask the guard, they will also point you out there or to that booth where you could photocopy your documents. So yes, as I was saying, if you go there, they're going to point you out to go, and they will guide you on getting your documents photocopied. But if I were you, it's way better to photocopy ahead of time your documents, because it's pricey if you photocopy your documents there. Yeah, not a good decision if you go and forget your documents photocopied. Next is that, of course, you should bring your money and a pen. Please don't forget to bring a pen. And yes, if you have all those requirements and if you are done, you're going to wait for the date on when you should get your documents. And once you were about to get your document, you're just going to give the receipt to the window. I think for TECO, you're going to give it to window 5. So you're going to give this to them. And once you give it to them, they're going to call names. And once your name is called, they will stamp here released and give you your documents like this. Again, what should you expect with your TECO document? Your TECO document, make sure the seal, yes, there's a seal right here. It's rough. And here, do not forget that this must have a stamp. Okay, this must have a stamp. Aside from a dry seal, there must be a stamp right here and right here. Also right here. Okay, so make sure that your document is stamped right here and right here. And there's a scotch tape, I think. It's scotch paper, something like that, attached to get those documents attached together. So that's it for TECO, and if you have any further questions, please do not hesitate and ask me down the comment sections. I will do my best to provide you with the video that could answer your questions. And thank you very much for watching my videos. Do not forget to click the subscribe button and the bell button to get notified of my previous and future vlogs. Thank you very much, teachers, and see you once again in my next vlog. Bye!